Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to have a look at Transformers Doubledealer. Now this guy's probably one of my favorite Transformers. He is, and let's get this out of the way, a triple changing double Powermaster. How freaking cool is that? There are not many people, apart from maybe Six-Shot, I think, who can come close to being something of this complexity. I know Quick Switch is there, but I don't like that guy too much. Anyway, Doubledealer. So this guy was from the G1 Masterforce series, and you know, that's probably one of my favorite G1 continuations as well, from the Japanese guys. It's really done nicely, it's got a good storyline, and you have to watch the Japanese one with the English subs rather than the English dubbed series. That's a lot better. This guy itself is, how should I say this? He is neither a Autobot or a Decepticon. He's kind of in the middle, and then towards the end he changes and he actually becomes an Autobot. But simply because he's kind of a mercenary, his toy and his character does have two modes. So this is where you get the triple changing, and then depending on which Powermaster he has, he unlocks that particular mode, alt mode. So we're talking about one robot and two alt modes. This is the first one. This is some kind of a missile carrier, and this is the Autobot mode. With the robot, it doesn't make a difference. He kind of works both ways, but with the alt mode is where he becomes the Autobot or a Decepticon, and this is where he is an Autobot. I mean, you can see it's pretty cool. I mean, it rolls very nicely. It's got the whole cockpit area over here, and it's got a huge ass missile. And this does go up and down a little bit, you know, so it does have some degree of articulation. Now the only problem with this is that you get to see the head, but you know, this is a G1 toy. I don't expect miracles, but you know, even for a G1 and even for, you know, recent toys, this guy is still better. I just recently did Roadbuster, and this guy beats Roadbuster hands down, and this guy was made back in the 80s or 90s, you know, so it's very, very, very cool. Okay, so now this missile itself can be used in both the Autobot missile carrier mode or the Decepticon mode, which becomes a Falcon, by the way. The missile itself you can split into two. I can just get it out. There you go. It's into two, and you'll see why we can actually split this up into two during the robot mode. Okay. Now to transform this guy, where should we go? Let's go to robot mode first. First thing we want to do is take these hands parts down, like that, and like that, and you'll see this thing is actually on a double hinge. So when he's like this here, you first need to extend it out that way, and then you can take it out that way, and then you're able to actually get all the hands out down that way. You'll put the head out this way, and you can see this is the Powermaster. You've got Knock, and you've got, I want to say Scar, I'm forgetting the names, but this is the first one, and I'll come back to them in a little bit. You can actually get the legs out. They're not coming in. There you go. And then unpeg him, and just turn him 90 degrees that way, and there you go. You have Doubledealer in his robot mode. Alright, so now the robot mode itself is awesome. Honestly, I mean, for a G1 toy, it's big, it's clunky, you've got the ratchet sounds, which are, oh, so good. And I am missing one part though. You get a chest plate, and I lost that over the years. I mean, I can't keep track of everything, but I'm so happy I actually have both his Powermasters. It doesn't make a difference which one you use for, you know, when you want to transform him from one mode to another one, but I have both. This guy is called Knock, and you just plug him down, and there you go. That is Knock. And though this was the whole thing about the series anyway, is that instead of becoming headmasters or target masters, these guys became the engines of the vehicles, and so they're called the Powermasters. Now I'm not going to touch his arms, although you can move him around a little bit. I just don't want to break him. I've seen horrible things happen. And this is kind of cool because they've got a little bit of a peg which pegs into the shoulder, so it kind of puts everything together. So this is the mode I normally keep these guys in because it's a little bit more secure. And then you just put it in there. So this was Knock. Here, it's probably one of the best Headmaster, Target Master, Powermaster modes there is. This, I believe, is called Scar. And, believe it or not, he becomes a bat. How cool is that? Now, I don't know if you can see this. It's sculpted fairly well as well. Look at that. You can actually see the facial structure and the... this guy's pretty cool. This guy's very cool, honestly. So this is it. Now, the cool thing is that even though this is a G1 toy, they actually gave you places where you can store everything, so you didn't actually have to lose anything. So this guy unfortunately plugs into the butt, but once it plugs in there, it is very, very secure. This guy obviously can go in here, and with the missile. Now this part of the missile will become his weapon. So you can just plug it into his hand there, and you've got a good little weapon. And just like in the show, you have both this peg here, so you can put it in the other hand, and you've got the port, so you can actually put it on one of his shoulders, depending how you wanted to do it. So you've got Doubledealer all armed up. And you know, this looks fantastic. I mean, honestly speaking, it looks fantastic. The robot mode itself doesn't have too much in terms of articulation, but then again, we are talking about a G1 toy. So the maximum you're going to get is this. I mean, this goes all the way up, but that's mainly for the transformation. So that's it. The head doesn't move. The shoulders don't move unless you want to do this, which just looks weird. The legs go sideways, and if you get the hands out of the way, you can go up pretty far. Knees, not really, unless you want to count that, which is not really nice. Okay, so that just popped out. Let's have a look. Let's get him into his Falcon mode. So for that, you need to have a Scar. And the way we do this, we just simply plug it in over here, like that. Hands up. Head we can bring down again. Knees and legs we plug together. This, it depends how you want to do it. You can actually leave it like this to kind of simulate some kind of tail for the Falcon, and you'll see what I mean, but I prefer to just put it back up all the way. And then, instead of going all the way down like that, okay, so we put this all the way back down in, and here you can see we've got the wings. What's happening here? Okay, you actually have to put these things down. Let me show you. So where you had the wheels, you actually need to bring them down. This allows you to open up the wings. Like that, and this is really cool. You can actually extend them out to give him proper wings. This is G1, guys. Most of the normal Voyager toys at this time don't even allow you to do that. Okay, now this is actually pretty cool. You've got a little compartment here where the head of the Falcon is stored. So what you can actually do is take Mr. Scar, and you don't lose him. How cool is that? I am so happy that toys give you the option of, you know, storing your weapons and your Headmasters and Powermasters. Most of the people do not give you that anymore. Have a look at that. You actually get feather details as part of the toy. Anyway, you bring that down, and you can bring this down as well. And this gives you the feet. Same thing on the other side. And you've got Doubledealer in his Falcon mode. This, as the emblem and sticker shows you, is the Decepticon mode. Now, most of the time, from I remember in the show itself, we saw him in either his missile launcher mode or his robot mode, majority robot mode. I remember there was only one time when he was trying to save someone or throw someone off a cliff where I saw him in this. Now the missile itself, let me put this guy down, and he does stand, by the way. Those spindly little legs do hold his weight. How cool is that? Okay, the missile we can put together again. Just like that. And it can be stored underneath. There you go. Oh, I just loved. Listen to that. Everywhere you get these ratcheting sounds, and I miss that in toys. So, that is Doubledealer, one of the best toys in my opinion that ever came out. Looks fantastic in all three modes. You've got amazing detail, great articulation as well. And you know, this is just a fantastic, fantastic toy. Definitely worth getting if you can find it. But you know, definitely recommend this guy. If you can find it anywhere, get him. Just make sure that you get both the Powermasters as well, because they've got their individual touches. Alright, that's it for me for now. I will see you guys at the next time.